There we are. Ooh! Fucking hell! So, I've got to try and plug this. Hopefully it's not too big and I'll take another plug. It'll get me home tomorrow and then I can get any tyres sorted. This is it. This is the last one. So, cheers. I'm not doing this again. This is fucking ball bags. Well, good morning, adventurers. How are we? So, Crumble's out and about again. He's on an adventure again. His GS is fully laden. And we're headed for 2 days on the North Norfolk coast. And this time, we're camping. Why? I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I've got a motorhome at home. I could be in comfort. This afternoon, I could be watching 4 in a bed on my sofa. Instead, I'll be lying in the dirt, lying on the ground, probably. Regretting my life choices. Anyway, we've got 2 nights in a campsite in North Norfolk, which one of you recommended. I'll talk about that later. I'll let you see the campsite. Of course, I'm going to let you watch me set up the tent, get my camping equipment out. It's going to be so serene. I'll put some gentle piano music over it. You're going to love it. Anyway, should we get on the bike and get there first? I'll chat to you on the way. All right? Peace. Just a quick update, really. We're a couple of hours, 2.25 hours away from our destination, and we'll get the tent set up and we'll go and get some beers. If you want to just give us a bit of a list, put a list in the comments of stuff you'd like. And the other thing I think would be good to you, like, give me some camping food ideas, give me some camping food tips. What should I cook? I've got a couple of pans and a little stove. What should I eat? What should I cook? And later, a beer by the fire, shall we? I think we should. And if you're lucky, what we could do later, maybe we could get naked in the tent, and I don't know, I could get some nice, maybe some vegetable oil that we could soak ourselves in, and we could like slide around on each other's bodies. Would you like that? I expect you would. Lively sliding across each other's bodies like that. Oh. Our flaccid penises just touching each other's armpits. Anyway. What? Stamford. Oh, look. Look at it. Anyway, update over. I'm going to go and get some vegetable oil. I'll see you in a bit. You have arrived. We're here. We're actually here. Oh! Oh! Right, here we are. On the pitch. Let me give you a full 360. So it's got its own little entrance. Spin round through there. There's a little path, and there's a toilet and sink, drinking water. There's a shower around there as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so it's pretty, I'm not looking at anyone, I'm not next to anyone. I can hear some voices through the wooded bit, but it's good. Right, so work to do. So we're going to get this tent up, start unloading all this shit, and then head to the shop, and then we'll start drinking, get a fire going, shall we? I think that's the plan. Yeah, it's wonderful. Right, I'll see you soon. So, tent set up. You'll remember this tent if you watch the old school tenting videos. It's still around. It's still doing right. Oh, I pegged that one. You bastard. But we're all set up. Got my panniers set up as little tables. I brought another table for no reason. I've got 3 tables. How many tables does one man need? So yeah, we're all set up. Right, I'm going to take you out of the site now, and we're going to we're going to get some beers, I think. What do you think? Yeah, there's just kind of little pitches dotted around the place and all nicely kind of separated. There's a kitchen there, there's a pizza oven around, there's a nice spot there, there's the pizza oven. Oh, hello. There's an area there where you can charge your phone, and they've got a freezer to put things in, which is very cool. It's called the Brickyard, by the way, this gaff, if you are interested at all. So yeah, it's pretty good, pretty good. I'm sort of out the back end of it, but I said to him, he said, what sort of pitch you want? I said, look mate, I hate people. I'm not a fan of people. There's some wood over there, I think you can buy. Yeah, wood there. And you can hire a bike. It's all rather nicely set up, really, I think. So yeah, I'm impressed, and to be honest, when one of you, Stevie, thanks for the recommendation mate, told me about it, told me about the secluded pitches, I was like, now that sounds right up my street, because it's not that I don't like people, but I just don't like the fucking, you know, the awkwardness when you pitch someone. There's like, so you look at them like, hello, hiya, you feel like you're being watched all the time, or it's just, you know, some kid kicks the ball over and you want to beat them to death, you know, and then you have to listen to people's conversations, and then someone puts some music on, and you're like, right, I'd like a gun right now. I'm a bit like that. Oh, you spoiled me, Klaus, yeah? Oh, I'm bloody tastic. So it's about solitude, about some quiet time. You can't just pull out there, Baldy. What are you doing? Just slapped him on the back of the head as he came in. Anyway, fuck all that. I'll see you in Co-op. Cromer. It's all, I don't know if you know the North Norfolk coast, you lot, but it's all dressed crab and fucking rich bastards from London with their family second homes and stuff like that. It's all just a bit, you know, kids are all called Quentin and fucking Abigail, and all the blokes walk around with like salmon pink polo shirts. Abigail, no, come off that sand, darling. No idea what you're doing because you're a cock. There's a lot of that, you know. I've spent a lot of time in a place called Blakeney, which is just up the coast, you know, and they can smell your working classness on you. You go in a pub or restaurant like, oh, you're one of those, are you? And they're snobby and fucking rude to you. It's a weird old place. I like the place. I don't know if I like the people. Anyway, here's Coop. Right, Coop. Have you got any motorcycle parking, Coop? Have you fuck? You can't beat Co-op for the tunes they play, can you? I've just been listening to Johnny, we're sorry, won't you come on home? I wonder if he talked like that. Roland Gift, he was called. I wonder if he talked that at home. Mother, I love you. Would you make some tea? I'm sorry, I can't make it myself. Having sex with his wife. Oh, you have lovely tits. Will you wank me off? Roland Gift in sexual situations. Will you suck my cock? I'm sorry. What are you doing? What's everyone doing? Everyone's just being strange. Thomas Churchill there, enjoying the seaside. So we're all equipped. We've got provisions. We've got things we need, which is basically food and alcohol. You got them on the food and alcohol. So we're heading back to base. Back to base for relaxation. What I tend to do in these situations, of course, is have a few drinks and then wax lyrical about staring into the fire. That's what we used to do, didn't we, back in the day? Shall we have this car? Should we get back? I'll set up the camera when we get back. Don't worry, you know, I know what you're thinking. You're all like, Crumble, please will you do a slow-mo shot of What's all that about? Ride single file, you fucking bellends. Like horse riders. Yeah, you're all worried, I know you are. You're like, please Crumble, please show us the campfire. Would you mind doing a slow motion shot of the campfire? I can do that for you. You don't need to worry. But what about the pasta boiling in the pan? Please, will you do like a close-up of that? Of course. I'll do shots of me sitting by the campfire, and it'll all look very poetic. It'll all look wonderful. Yeah, you don't need to worry your pretty little head about, you know, whether you're going to get the sort of moto camping shots that, you know, people get 1 million views for. So the fire's going, just about, and my finest pasta's going. Camera's got everything covered there. Yeah, where's my wine? Where are you, wine? You're over there. Let's get your wine. Oh, it's white, unfortunately. I wish I got red. There we are. Oh! Fucking hell! So, I just fell over. Yeah. Camping. Am I enjoying it? Yeah. I've got a very wet t-shirt now. I've parked on a uneven surface. So, just sat on there, fell backwards off it, splashed myself with white wine, and now I need a top up. Right, wait there. Do you know what? I watched, just before I drained this pasta, I watched a motocamping video this morning or last night. Honestly, he looked so chilled. He was grilling some chicken kebabs over a thing, and it was all like, the stars are out. Here's me. I go to like, right, the fire's not going very well. The pasta's boiling over. I've just fallen off my pannier. So anyway, I'll check back in a minute when things have settled down a bit. Look at that. Joke. Why am I having to put a glove on, or gloves on, to drain pasta? And this pannier is going to go any sec. Why do the people that I watch when they're motorcamp, why does it look so fucking relaxing when it's not? Is that gas still on? Pfft. And there's fucking mozzies everywhere. It's just, this is what I'm going to call this video. The reality. The reality. Fuck off. There's a fucking mozzie round my fucking ears. Oh, fuck off, you bastard. This is the reality of it. Just emptying pasta water onto the grass. Mozzie's attacking you. My gas has gone out. There we go. I only want it on low. Fuck's sake. There we go. Fucking mozzies flying around. Sauce cart. Fucking eyes stinging from the fire. So recap. Fire's smoky as fuck. Pasta smells weird. Yeah, I've dropped some wine. I've spilt wine on me. I stink of fucking wine. It's not going well. Right, let's get this sorted. Peace. This is it. This is the last one. So cheers. I'm not doing this again. This is fucking ball bags. I mean, usually
the booze gets me through, and I'm a bit like, I'm sozzled, and it's all right, it's okay. We've got a fire going, and is it? No. I mean, it's nice watching a fire, but do you know what? Do you know what I miss? Do you know what I really miss? My motorhome, the microwave, the television, the comfy sofas, the bed, the bathroom, the toilet, the shower, the refrigerator. I don't care about all this back to basics bullshit. I don't need to do this anymore. Let's just knock this on the head. And all these people doing these videos were like, I've made a gourmet meal I've made some kebabs on the fire. Fuck off. You're still getting bitten by fucking mozzies. The fire probably doesn't, burn that well. Your fucking beer runs out. You're probably fucking lying in your tent miserable. It's a lie. The whole thing's a fucking lie. Motocamping is a lie. That's what I'm going to call this video. Motocamping is a fucking lie. Cheers. Cheers to that. And with that, what am I going to do? Do you know what? I'm going to take a couple of tablets that'll knock me out, and hopefully I'll wake up in about 36 hours ready to fucking pack up and go home. Yeah. Cheers. Good morning, YouTubers. How are you doing? Sorry about the hands and the shakiness. Do you want to see it boil? Come to a boil? Of course you do. There's coffee in there. It's not mellow birds. Yep, fire's done. And it's about 8:30. And I slept okay because I took a tablet, something called amitriptyline, you might know it. Used to take it and it used to make me drowsy, so I thought, do you know what, I'll take them with me and it'll make me drowsy and sleep, and I did sleep, apart from them to get up for 2 massive pisses in the night. We're going to have a shower. I'll take you with me. I'm going to let you watch me shower. We're just going to have some breakfast, a brioche bun and a cup of coffee. Going to have a shower. You're going to watch me slather myself and towel myself dry. And then we're going to head out. I'm going to go and see if I can get a couple of bits in Wells, and then I'm going to have a walk along the beach. I think a romantic walk for one along the beach. Again, take you with me. What else are we going to do? Right, I promised you a shower. I promised you my naked form. God, I'm aching. Christ. I've been in positions I haven't been in for years. Not since the old dogging days. This reminds me of dogging, actually. Right. So, there's a cabin through there. Here's the toilet facilities. I need that, actually. I'm going to let me shower. Around here, just fling my towel over my shoulder. Here is the shower. There we are, look. Wonderful. Right, just got to take all my clothes off. I'm going to put you as a hook. There we go. Right, how do I do this? So it's shoes off. Oh, you bugger. Do you want to watch the next bit? Probably not, no. I'll give you a shout in a bit. Right, back to the old tint, as they called in New Zealand, tint. And get dressed. Head out, I think. Right. Big Klaus, how you doing, mate? Right, it's time to up a bit, get dressed. And let's head out. I'll see you soon. Peace.
Now, I don't know if I mentioned this on a video, but I decided to plug my tyre recently. I got a puncture right in the middle, and I did a plug. And meagre, tight, fucking Scrooge me thought, that tyre's got loads of meat on it, I'll ride with this plug in it, see how it goes. I've got the tyre pressure monitoring system, so it should be alright. Well, it looks like it's starting to fail. I've been doing some decent sort of quick road riding today, and it's obviously done for it. Luckily, it's just started to deflate a bit. It's going down quite slowly, which is good, but I imagine at some point it's gonna go. So luckily I'm about a mile from the campsite, and I've got some more plugs with me, so hopefully I'll be able to re-plug it. And I've got a pump as well. So, but stupidly, I have to pump at the fucking campsite. So if something had gone wrong, I could have plugged it, but I'd have had nothing to pump the tyre up with, which is bloody stupid. But yeah, it's on 30 psi. I don't know if you can see the warning triangle. I'm just trying to take it easy in these bends. It doesn't feel too bad. It feels okay. And it's been on 30 for quite a while. So hopefully I'll just be able to nurse it. I might be able to just nurse it home tomorrow. And just stop periodically to put some more air in it. But it's my own fault. Me being a tight arse. Yeah, a bit of an annoying development. Luckily it's started to go down. Oh shit, now it's flashing red. I don't know if you can see that. It's proper flashing red. It still says it's got 30 in it, and it feels okay, but I mean the site is about 500 yards down here. I hope. I don't like seeing a fucking flashing red triangle on the bike. That's not fun, is it? So I'm just limping it back. Probably shouldn't be going this fast, really. Gonna limp it back and see if I can maybe pop the plug through and stick another plug in it. Right. It's holding at 30. I don't know what the score is with the pressure. I think you can probably set that indicator to you know, start flashing red at a certain psi, but it says that it's got 30 in it. Right, we're back. Yeah, rather stressful, that. So I'll keep you going. Oh, come on, get on your stand, mate. See if we can, both of us, all of us, see this plug. It's definitely going down. Is that it? I tried to look for it. Is that it? Oh, yeah, it's tricky. I've got the helmet on. It's right in the centre of the tyre, I know that. Okay, try and keep my fingers out of the way. So there's the culprit. And it was indeed my miserliness. It's the old plug. That's the hole that was plugged. This is the plug I've just got out. So I've got to try and plug this. Hopefully it's not too big, and I'll take another plug. It'll get me home tomorrow, and then I can get a new tyre sorted. So I've got with me repair kit, and I've got compressor. So fingers crossed we can plug this and it'll hold some air. All the air's gone out of it now. Right, get back to you. Okay, we plugged it. Can you see that? See the plug sticking out the tyre? Yeah. There. So the previous plug had failed. This has been in about 15 minutes, so let's see if it's worked. What we're looking for then is 40 psi. Yeah, it's still on 40. So it's holding pressure. Don't want to lose the battery on that, but I'm gonna have to trim that in a bit. But yeah, I might trim it in the morning, just let it settle well to the tyre. All right, time for a beer, I think, after all that stress. Should we have a beer? Okay, let's do it.
It's curry on his laps, kids. Yeah, it doesn't look all that appetising, does it? Yeah. And pain in the arse. So, update. 2 single plugs didn't work because the hole's obviously too big. So I've double plugged it. Yeah. So I've checked it after half an hour. It's still holding the same pressure. So I'll check it in an hour or so. See if we're okay. And then I'm just going to have to try and limp it home. And if it doesn't work, maybe try and get to a tyre shop on the way back or something. I don't know. But it's kind of soured things, really. The stress of it. It's my fault again. One of those stupid things where penny pinching, I suppose. Thinking, you know, oh, that tyre's got loads of meat on it. Yeah, so, and then you see loads of stories, people going, oh, I used the rope plug and lasted ages, you know, so, fuck it. Anyway, I'm going to scoff this, have a glass of wine, and get a bit of a fire going. I've managed to salvage a tree. I've just grabbed a tree, basically. But yeah, we're going to scoff this. Might check in later. Hopefully I can feel a bit pissed and stop worrying about that fucking bike. Alright people, peace out. And cheers. I'd just like to say, by the way, new wine glass, got it today. You loving that? Yeah. Yeah, props to the campsite, the Brickyard. Like it, the Brickyard. I'll take you on a plundering trip in a minute. I'll take you through the woods. We'll go for a walk. We'll go plundering. We'll go looking for wood. But yeah, it's my kind of thing. Private pitch, solitude. Oh, beautiful beast. Anyway, do you know what? I'm going to take you for. Let's do it. I don't care. This video's lasting like 5 minutes. We're going foraging. I'm going to show you what's what. And then through here, there's a warbler in the trees. Nice. Through here is obviously a rather posh lodge. Look at this. This is quite cool, isn't it? Sorry for the bumpiness. Let's hire the lodge, Dorothy. The children and the grandchildren could come. Yeah, this is pretty cool, isn't it? So you get your own fire pit here, which is far superior to mine. You've got a grilling area, which, you know, I'm tempted to take one of these massive fucking logs back, burn the fucker on my fire. Imagine lumping that, but I'll have to get the GS and get some chains around it. But yeah, look at this veranda. I'm almost tempted, you know, just to go, well, if it's not booked, I'll fucking have it. But the one thing I did before, which was cheeky, hopefully I've not advertised the Brickyard and Brickyard people aren't watching, but look, they've left some firewood here, look. I'm going to take one. I'm just taking one. Look, there's firewood. I'm going to plunder one. Fuck it. I'm going to pop it in my trousers. And if he says, have you got wood in your trousers? I'll be like, you cheeky bastard. Oh, it's got its own manky pond as well. So yeah, I've foraged and I've stolen. Right people, I'll see you in the morning. This bit has lasted 9 minutes, which is clearly untenable. You know, in the modern age, in the modern climate, it's clearly untenable. But fuck it. Swearing, that's untenable too. But fuck it all. There's people shrieking in the back. I might have to go around to see those young people and say, look, I understand you're young, you've got spunk, you've got energy, vitality, but just pipe the fuck down. There's a middle-aged grumpy cunt, grey hair, balding, yeah, who's trying to be grumpy on his own over here. Anyway, I'm going to piss off. Listen, peace out, fuckers. I'll update you in the morning, let you know how the tyre thing's going. After a shit night's sleep. Anyway, let's just... Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes.
Good morning. Morning. I'd like to say it's a happy morning, but it's not. It's a stressful morning. I was going to show you the campsite as I left, but I was too busy thinking about this. I've double plugged the hole in the rear tyre. It's holding. I've put a 42 in it to compensate for the luggage and all that kind of stuff. I'm obviously going to take it easy on the way back. I could head to a tyre place, but let's see how this goes. I think if I see it start to go down, then I'll start thinking about a tyre place and, you know, pump it up and that kind of stuff. But for now, it's holding pressure. I've got to stop for petrol, it looks like. But yeah, it's just a shame, innit? It's nothing to do with the camping. I even enjoyed last night, but I think it was more to do with the alcohol I consumed. And I slept okay. Slept alright. So we're heading home. I'll keep you updated on the situation. I'm going to keep my eyes on that tyre pressure monitor, and it's so handy having TPMS at a time like this. So about half an hour later, maybe, we're at 43. I just stopped for fuel, so it's just come down. It was 44. Probably go back to 44 once I've got a bit more heat in it. So let me see if I can get this. Okay. Can you see that? Looks like some chewing gum stuck to the tyre. That's the repair. See it? Just here. Finger point. And it's, what I read actually is a good idea. So I left some sticking out, so then it'd heat up and shroud the hole, which it looks like it's done. So what have we done? It's about 12 o'clock now, so I've done about an hour and a quarter, and fingers crossed everything is okay so far. So just going to try and limp home. Can't enjoy the journey, and it puts a fucking bit of a sour note on the trip, really, doesn't it? How many times you've watched me put my gloves on? A lot. Here we go, the fun bit. Won't be able to do this in about a year. Being a fucking disability scooter. A fucking disability scooter. Sounds like a Sleaford Mod song. Right. Let's get ganning. The trouble is in these situations is the games your mind plays. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, what's that noise? You know, and I keep thinking, if it blew out now, would I be able to pull over? Is there a place to pull over? You know, that kind of stuff. And in my mind, I keep seeing the plug just popping out the rear tyre and the tyre just going, and me like, ooh, like Jimmy Savile on a tricycle. So I'm trying to remain upbeat, but yeah, it just feels like I've ruined another holiday. I need to get my shit together, don't I, people? I need to get myself sorted out. And what are we now? We're 24 minutes away, so I'm calling it. It's worked. I've got my fingers crossed. It looks like we're going to get home, which, you know, the phrase "no harm done" springs to mind, and it was a good job. I brought compressor, puncture repair kit, that kind of stuff. Conclusions, really. I mean, this tyre thing has kind of soured it quite a lot, and last night was basically me trying to get these plugs to work. I put one in, didn't work. Realised I think the hole was too big. And if the hole's too big, people, you need to double bag. That's the lesson from all this. So, was it worth it? Yeah, I think so, yeah. And the big thing that I do really like sitting up by the fire in the evening, sitting by the campfire of an evening with a few beers, and you can't beat that, I don't think. It's like with a motorhome, you know, the sites you tend to visit, sort of no campfires, and it really makes the evening, I think, having a fire, you know, sitting there with a glass of wine, putting some tunes on or whatever, in my headphones, by the way. I'm not playing music out loud, pissing people off. So really enjoyed that. Things I didn't enjoy: the sleeping, the physical movement of it all. I think I'm a bit too old for this shit. That was a bit of a trial, just getting in and out of the tent, kneeling down for everything. I mean, I think it was good for me, but that was a bit of a pain in the arse. Would I do it again? Yeah, I think I would, actually. I might go back there, but as long as the site is like that, you know, that's become a kind of gold standard now. So if you know any, give us a shout. But yeah, I enjoyed it, and I'm not sure about this video, whether I'll put it out or not. If it's here, there we are. Thanks for watching. But yeah, it was a bit of a funny one, really. Anyway, I'll cut all that shit. I'm going to say peace out. I'm going to say thanks for watching, people. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for supporting the channel with your comments. I love your comments. Comments are always fantastic on this channel. And yeah, if you're not subscribed, blah, blah, blah. And I'll see you on an A road near me, near you, near anyone, very soon. All right, people. Peace. Peace.